So now let me show you how I made this bag. So in first of all, I bought this base and the handle that goes along with it, and there is also some hardware to put on this. So this is what I purchased. I will give you the measurement of what is the base and what is the measurement of the handles also. Okay, once I started, what I did was I made two single crochets in each hole with black color, and after making one line, then I started making the upper part of it. So one part of that you see is completely black. This was about 19 rows in black, and same I think this one is 21 rows, so 21 rows in white. That is because I wanted just a little bit more length. And this one is completely single crochet stitches, and I made it in the round. That means there's no joining as such. See, anywhere you will not see a join here because I made it in a round. Even this one I could have avoided, this break here, but since I was going to be putting flowers on that, I did not bother to do that because it will anyway be covered. So this is the bag that I have now. Of course, we can make it to any length we want, but then I decided this was the size enough for me. We can even make it even longer. And these are the handles which will go like this. So the handles will be attached like this. And as I am as I was making this, I was also thinking excuse me, why not this use this other and ready-made handle which is come from another set. Why not use this and attach it also, so the appearance will be you see, somewhat like this. So this is also possible. And right now, I as I'm filming, I'm not very sure whether I'm going to be using which handle, but but you might have seen the final product earlier in this same video. Okay, so this is the size. If you want the correct length of this, the measurement of that, all this I will be putting up in the description. So after I made this, I have just stopped making more single crochets with white here. I've just left it on the ball because I don't want to cut it now, and because if in case I want to add more length, I will need it, so I'm not cutting it as yet now. And when I'm done this, excuse me, yeah, when after doing this, I plan to put on these flowers. So you see these flowers that I have made here, each one of them was made individually. So first, if those of you who are already crocheting, you know that a rose flower, this is a roll on rose flower. You make it in one strip and then we roll it up like this, and either glue it or stitch it to make it into a rose flower like this. And then the flower also needs another the sepal at the back of it, so that is also made separately, and I attach that also separately. So some of the flowers are already ready. So this is one rose, and these are smaller roses also made in the same method. See, it is made in one strip like this, and then I will roll it up and again stitch it onto this. Okay, so this is the roses, and I have got one string of crochet leaves already made. So my idea is to place these this on the bag like this. So let me show it to you like this. Now, since you already seen the bag, you know how it is, but I'm just showing you how I made it. So I'll be putting up I kept the string like this and placed the flowers in places that I wanted. So somewhat like this. This is what my plan is. And I'm going to put the other other peach color here, or maybe I might even change also. So this is the plan for this is how I planned for this bag. So now I have to stitch all of these together and then also decide about the handle. This is the final look of the bag. So I like how I explained. See, this has got a base, and then this is completely single crochet stitches. I made some flowers and attached them here. I sewed them on, This is also completely single crochet stitches and the handle, and I've joined the handle to the bag with slip stitches here. Okay, so this one is actually both these parts are different, so this one and this one is not a set. Okay, so with this base what I got was these two handles which would have gone like that, and this handle came with this base. Okay, if you have seen already, I have made another bag using this base and this handle. The tutorial also is up in my channel, so I'll link it up, you can see. So this is how it was made, and this is the final look of the bag. At the back I have not put any flowers here, and it opens up like this. There's no lining, but we don't need a lining because this stitch is single crochet stitches, and it is quite you know thick, so you don't need a lining. Whereas here, of course, you can see the parts where I have stitched, so this is how it looks. It cannot be any more neater than this, and in case I want, I can put a small piece of cloth to just cover it only there, because it might have catch on to some things there, so that could be possible. That's an idea. But and for the closure, this was supposed to have a metal what is the magnet here, which could close like this, but this magnet is not working. Maybe I think I'll have to put another two magnets here or some buttons here to in order to close that. So for the time being, I'm very happy with this length, and I'll also show you this was not the original length. I had made it taller than this. Here is a picture of that. That I did not like the length, so I shortened it, and I also added one more rose here also because it was not full enough. Maybe even now when I look at it, I feel one more rose can go inside there also, which is possible. I can stitch one of them later. See, this method of joining the top portion to the back portion, I've already shown it in the previous video how to do these slip stitches. This is the joining, slip stitch joining that we call in crochet, and I've shown you how it is made. See, this it will be joined like this, whereas this is crochet separately, this is separately, and we join it here, so a kind of a nice neat finish will be here. And also I want to tell you that these number of holes, the stitches that we do in these holes should correspond to the number of stitches that is on the bag. For instance, my bag here there was 104 stitches, okay, and here I had only 40 holes, so I had to adjust and make sure that I get 120 stitches here. So these are single crochet stitches, like how we make the base. In the same way, this also I've added single crochet stitches, but you see, in some I've added 3 single crochet stitches, in some I've added 2. Alternatively, I've added, sometimes I've even added next to each other also, just to make sure that I get a total of 104 stitches instead of only 80, because there are 20 holes here and there are 20 holes on the other side, so only 40. So if I make two stitches each, it will be only 80, so I wanted 104, so I increase the number of stitches evenly all around to get the same number, so that it will match with this. So that is this was because I used different base and a different handle. So if I had used the same handles, this problem would not have been there. So this is how I made this bag. Thank you for your time.